guys, in today's video I'm going to be mixing random things into slime / adding too much into slime, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. I've been seeing these little cubes everywhere recently. They're the newest slime add-in and they're so much fun. It's made of like a plastic or resin, and because of the square shape it packs together so nicely. So what I did was layer slime, put the cubes, and then layer some more slime. And this is a technique I saw in ASMR and Miko. I'll link their tutorial below. It's so good and it ended up with such a clean cut design. So I put some fresh slime on the top after I cleaned it up, and it was just so beautiful. This was quite hard to mix, but the ASMR was amazing. I was so excited to try the next one because this is a natural color changing tea. Typically when you add in any food products or any teas, I always find that the slime melts down, but I was really curious about this one just because it had such a cool color changing effect. I had to see what would happen when I added slime. So like you can see, when I added the lemon, it turned into this gorgeous purpley pink color, and then when I added some slime, it turned into a purpley blue color. This was absolutely stunning, and I wanted to turn it into a jiggly slime, and to do that I needed more activator. But when I added it, it turned it into a turquoise color. I decided to scoop some out and add some more slime just because I knew the lemon would melt the mixture down a bit, and I wanted to see if it could actually form slime. And to my surprise, it did. It will definitely rot just because it has food in it, but it was so cool. It stuck together and I was so impressed. I got these gummy bear charms a while back, and then I finished eating some gold bears and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add the charms into this and make it into a slime. This mixed in so nicely. I thought this might be a bit hard on my hands just because of the bobbly bits. It really wasn't. It stuck in the slime so nicely. All the colors looked absolutely beautiful, and it created a really nice crunchy slime. Foam is a really cool substance. To me it looked a lot like kinetic sand, but it also had a foamy texture like the name suggests. The colour was so bright, this isn't upped in saturation at all, and like you can see, the green was so neon. This gave an amazing effect when it was mixing in, and it was going really slow on the top, and then once it mixed in, it did so seamlessly. Like you can see, it also kept the colours apart really well, and even when you mixed it, it didn't mix instantly, which I love. In a lot of store-bought products, I always find that when they're mixed into slime, they look slightly different. This wasn't the case for this. This felt amazing as well, like a snow slime, but almost a bit tougher. up we have these super strength magnets. I didn't know they were super strength before I bought them, I just saw how beautiful they were, and I saw this amazing video of them being made into a cube. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them into a cube, so I did them into this pyramid and added some slime. I mixed this in thinking this would mix in really easily, but like you can see, because they are super strength, they didn't work. I tried to do this in a flatter thing with a less sticky slime, and I found that these magnets actually melted it down. I don't know if it's just, you know, something on it or maybe the strength of the magnets, but ultimately this wasn't very satisfying, but it did look cool dripping down onto it. Next up, we're going to be mixing plaster into slime, and this is so satisfying. I used the dope slime Neapolitan slime, coated it in clay so it would hold its shape, and then I got to mix in the casting powder. The casting powder needed an equal amount of water, and then once that was all mixed in, I coated the slime in it, put some glitter on top, and let it set for 40 minutes. And to my surprise, this set so quickly. Because it was so liquidy before, I didn't have much faith, but it really did work well, and the ASMR on this is amazing, as you're about to hear. And the wet bits mixed in really nicely, the bits that were really thin did as well, but the thicker bits were very hard and they definitely didn't melt into the slime. Next up we have hair donuts. Now this has a great netted sponge feeling, and I've mixed slime into sponge before and it's had amazing ASMR. So when I saw these lying around my room, I knew I needed to mix some slime into it. I decided to mix this gorgeous luminous purple colour into it, let it sink in, and then I added some more just because I knew the sponge would suck it all up. And then I just mixed it in a bit just to help it along the way so it happened a bit quicker, and the ASMR in this was lovely. It also separates very quickly if you just put it into a container that's airtight. But yeah, ultimately really, really nice, and I enjoy the ASMR. I love crystals, and the first thing I wanted to do when I saw these amazing ones on Etsy is just mix them into some slime. I had this jiggly slime from a past video, so I decided to mix it into this, and it was actually really satisfying. I thought it would just sink to the bottom, and I wasn't sure if they would dissolve, but they didn't. They didn't actually change the mixture at all, which is really nice because they were really pretty. They didn't lose their exterior at all. I don't know if it's a natural one, but yeah, there wasn't any ASMR with this either, but I did think it was a really nice clip. Next up we have these tumble dry palettes, and these are really satisfying. I got them in 2 colours and I decided to pour them on at the same time. I was so happy with how these looked. It was so nice, really nice to mix in as well. And this is a really good slime to mix it into because you could see everything that was happening. Beforehand this was just a really normal slime, it had no stickiness to it, and instantly it started to become cloudy. Slime became really rubbery and started to lose a lot of its stretch. Some liquid started coming out and I didn't add any liquid, so I assumed that it was just the pods, little bits bits like melting in it, and I left it for a week to see what would happen. Looked like it hardened a lot, and it had, but only on the top. And then all of the underneath was liquid. It was actually really surprising to me, but like you can see, this is what it ended up looking like.
Oh my goodness.
Last but not least, we have this coffee blend, and I decided to mix this into some white slime to see what would happen. I saw slime after doing this with some clear slime, and they did it really satisfyingly. I don't know if it was because I used instant coffee, but this melted instantly. It was so sticky, like you can see. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Bye!